Your captain B Benoflin Sam is here. So today I'm going to teach errors part 2 for class 11th physics from JEE mains and advanced. Last time the topics I have covered from the part 1 is the introduction of errors and that formulas, that's it, relative error, percentage error and absolute error, and so common thing, yeah. Relative is this. Yes, you don't forget this one. It is, that's it. Sorry, and accuracy and precision. So today we're gonna see least count error, errors for some difference, and errors for multiple measurements. So let's take a look for this. First one is least count error. Well, it's nothing but smallest measurement possible possible due to limitation of device. That's it. So I'll tell one example. You understand it? Actually, they'll ask like this. In watch, tell LHC is equal to 1 seconds. If 1 seconds, you have to figure like this. T is equal to 6 seconds. I'll tell the right options first. T is equal to 200 seconds. Right? T is equal to 503 seconds. 3 is equal to 6.3 seconds. T is equal to 0.2 seconds. So here, how to find is that LC is 1. So you have to take above 1, but not in a decimal. For example, in here, so you can take this is y means it is a 1 digit and there is no decimal numbers for here. So here we can take this one, 20 seconds. Okay, very correct one. This one, okay, very correct. But this is the main thing. They put 6.3, so it cannot be 6.3. Same as this one. So this is how you do calculate this. And I'll tell you another example. Meter scale. In a meter scale, LC is equal to 1 centimeter. The options will give differently. You will like confuse. L is equal to 2.9 millimeter. L is equal to 5.84 milliliter meter. L is equal to 2.96 millimeter. So here they ask millimeter. So we have to convert this. Then you will get 10. Sorry, not 10. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, it will come like 10 to the power minus 1. Or you can take a 0.1 millimeter as this conversions. So we will take this one. Okay. The questions are going to give like differently. So you're going to give different thing. Millimeter, 10 to the power 3 millimeter. Wait, I need to change the signs actually. I'm very sorry about the signs. This millimeter will come, and these are centimeter. Right. So we can take this as 0.1 centimeter. So let's take a look for this. We can take this one. Here, L is equal to 2.8. Yeah, because it is 0.1, we can form like this. 5.84. Wrong. L 2.96 centimeter. Wrong. This is how to find the least count error. So, if you understand this, you can crack in JEE mains in these questions. So let's go for the next covered topic. Errors of sum or difference. So you're very bored, right? So it will give like a figures. So how I'll tell means, for example, we can take this one. Yep. In here, they asked to find this one is 2 plus or minus 0.1 meter. Yeah, meter. In here we take as 3 plus or minus 0.1 meter, and here we can tell as 1 plus or minus 0.3 meter. So to find is, you have to know what's the total. Okay. The first question for sums. The second one is, we'll draw one circle. I don't like the shaded part actually. Okay. In here, its total is equal to how much? 40 plus or minus 2 kg. Means here it is take away, right? It is take away. Take away 3 plus or minus 0.5 kg. So they asked to find these. They asked for the how much error for rest. So let's calculate it. Here, how to do this is what? Sums. This is the form of sum. So I'll teach from it. If they ask me, you have to simply add this 2 plus or minus 0.1, 3 plus or minus 0.1, 1 plus or minus 0.3. So add this, you can get as 6 plus or minus 0.5. So its total is 6 plus or minus 0.5 meter. That's the answer. And the second one is just a difference. But most of the people fail this one. So I'll teach you. So you have to multiply, subtract this from this one, okay? So it equals 40 plus or minus 2 minus 3 plus or minus 0.5. The problem is, they will do like this 5 1, but it's wrong. What means you have to subtract here. So how much will come? 37 plus or minus, you have to add this one here. Add always in here. Okay. So its total is this one. So it will be like 37 plus or minus 2.5. That's the answer. If you want to check means, you can check actually. This is how they will calculate this. Okay. It is very well, simple, right? Simple. So let's get solving, man, for the next questions and topics also. The last topic you're going to see, and also you're going to give the homework. Don't forget that. Errors for multiple measurements. Here, I'll tell you how. We take as V1, V2, V3 and so on. It will take us Vn. Here, these things, how they'll tell you means, have to subtract its one. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is how to do the average of V. This notation means you have to subtract here. How means, for example, you can take as V1 plus V2 plus V3 so on up to Vn by n. Then you have to find this one. So it will take so much time. So you will put here the values. If you got means, then your enunciation will come like this. This is modulo delta V1. This is modulo delta V2. Modulo of delta V3 and so on up to modulo of delta Vn. See, you have calculated this, but what can we do? That's the thing. What you have to do means you have to do like this. You have to do same. So you have to add like this, like delta V1 plus delta V2 and so on up to delta Vn. Don't forget the modulo by n. This is very important. And right here, if you got this, then the answer will come like this. What means the answer should be like this. Average of V plus or minus average of modulo delta V. That's how you define this, man. So it is very basics. It is not very tough. If you have a foundation, then you can calculate like this. It will be very easy. If you're not IIT, I'm very sorry, because it is, you have to understand here itself. So for now, foundation is very easy. So we'll go for examples so that we don't waste your time. See here, I'll give one beautiful example. What means you have to do value of an expression, okay, or the expressions are 12, 11, 7, 10. Have to find error. That's the question. So we will solve it. It's very easy to do it. So here we can take as 12, 11, 7, 10. So you have to take the average of this one. V indicates 12 plus 11 plus 7 plus 10, which is equal to, we can take as this one is 23. The 23 means 30. So 30. Oh my god, not pen falling. It will be 40 by 4, which is equal to 10. So if you got 10, then you have to subtract here. and leave the answer here. Okay, you have to know the plus or minus here. So 12 minus 10 minus 11, you have to subtract as it 7 minus 10, 10 minus 10. So you have to model, so 2, okay, 1. 7 minus 10, model of 3 minus 3, then it will become 3. 10 minus 10, 0. Okay, so here you have to do the average of model of delta V. So delta V is how much will come? 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 0 by 4. But yeah, it will come for 0 actually. So if I add this, what answer is coming? That is so weird. Okay, 6 3 by 2. And okay, I can understand this. So 6 by 4 it will come. So you take as 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, this is approximately equal to 1.5. As a rounding system, you have to round this. Okay, if you put round like here, as I told you the significant figures, then it come 2. So the answer is here. You just have to find this. If it is in the decimal form, you have to do the significant figures formation, like a row rounding the things. Okay, so 5 means you can take like this, you can add it like this. Yeah, very simple. And thanks for watching this. It's over. The next topics will become like errors, error of measured quantities raised to the power. That's one thing, and the multiplication or division. And that's all for the next lecture topics. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Okay, so thank you. Have a great day.